Two Sentence Horror is a CW show, I want to say, that's on Netflix. And I do want to credit myself for one of my favorite jokes I've made in recent memory. Kaylee falls asleep very quickly when we go into the bedroom, and she was very tired, and she suggested we watch Two Sentence Horror, to which I immediately responded.
You mean 2 second snore? So that's what we call it now.
Yeah, this is 2 second snorer,
Yep.
which is what Kaylee is.
Not all the time, only most of the time.
A little pat on my back there.
That
was a really funny one. So, I had notes somewhere, but this one is called Gentlemen. Yep. And it is the first episode of season 2, because season 1 is not on Netflix, and I'm not really sure where to get it. But, yeah, this girl goes out on a date with this dude. We're going to be talking spoilers. Why not? And, yeah, you should probably mention you have a kid.
Sure.
It's kind of screwed up because people need to know that very important information about you. Mm-hmm. It's a big deal.
It's a very big deal.
That you're going to take on somebody's children.
Yes.
So you can't lie about that and then tell them, like, you know, halfway through the date, or maybe like on the third date, or like at the wedding.
Oh my God.
You're like, oh, by the way.
By the way.
These are
right
my
here.
17 children. 17. Yeah. Yeah, no. You gotta let people know. Trust me. I was on some dating apps before you, and I had kids on there, and I never got a response. I get it. You don't get responses when you got kids, especially as a guy. So I get it, but you got to be upfront.
Yes.
And essentially, this gentleman, such a gentle man, he is judging moms. Mm-hmm. He is looking for. He's kind of like. This is like a really quick stepfather.
Yeah. I was thinking that actually when we were watching it, like a very quick and a very less well done stepfather.
Oh my God. It's not even close.
Like not even, yeah.
Wait. Who am I here?
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, so there's a twist, right? And the twist in the end, he's coming, he's gonna be, you know, taken over. He judges this girl, and then he goes into the room, and oh, lo and behold, he walked into the freaking house from Servant, and they've got a baby doll for a baby that she's 3D printed in different stages of its growth.
It's wild.
And it's like freaking face comes apart, so like she did a 3D printing, but then put a baby
it's like
face over
Russian...
it. Yeah.
Bambushka
dolls. Yeah.
But a baby.
Mm-hmm. Was her intention to like 3D print a dude in the end? That's what it felt like.
Yes, that is what it felt like. That she was gonna like model it off of him, like his physical form. But I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, there's just not a lot to say about this one.
There isn't.
You've got a guy who I don't know what his deal is. I didn't really get a good sense of like what his intentions were. He was looking for like a good mom to raise a kid with, but like immediately judged them as less than and killed them.
Well, he was like, didn't we get like some background information about him and his childhood, right? Like his mom was a shitty mom. And I feel like he's just being, like, vindictive now and trying to exact revenge on his mother by doing it to other mothers that he thinks are
sure,
bad.
But he's also, like, screaming out, like, or, like, telling everyone, like, I really want to have kids and this and that. So that might just be, like, up front to try to get them to go out with him.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, and this is what doesn't make any sense to me, is if this is true... then why'd he go out with this girl in the first place? This is what I don't understand about this at all. I'm super confused about this. He's specifically going after mothers. He goes on a date with this girl and she was lying that she doesn't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he have went out with her? Like, once he finds out she has kids, it's like, oh yeah. But if that's his whole intention, but maybe he was like, I'm done with this and I'm going to have a kid with a girl. And then he's like, he finds out that she has a kid. Right? And then he's like, oh, well, bad mom. I have to take her down again.
Right. Like,
she's
that
a liar. But if his intention is killing moms for being bad moms to get back at his own mom, why did he meet up with a girl whose profile said she didn't have kids?
I mean, that's a good point. I don't know. I think maybe, like, it triggered his psychosis. Like, maybe he wasn't killing moms up until that point, but when he found out that she was leaving her child unattended at home, then he, like, you know, decides to go on a killing spree of bad moms.
Okay. I mean, you think that the girl that he killed before her was the first girl? The one he was like immediately, you know, you thought he was a cheat, and then you're like, oh, he's just a psychopath. And I mean, I guess he's not a cheat. But because they're not like together yet. But regardless, he's a murderer. That's way worse. So the 2-sentence horror in this is, she was stiff and cold in my arms. Then the doll blinked. So there you go.
Yep.
And every time I looked over at Kaylee during this episode, she was blinking permanently.
Permanently blinking.
Yeah, because we were cuddling and she was stiff and cold in my arms.
I wasn't cold.
You were. That's why you're cuddling up to me.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2-second snorer. We'll see if we continue.
The concept, yeah.
We're going to continue. We're going to continue.
Will.
We'll do a few episodes for sure. And if they don't get better, then we'll probably drop this. But for now, you guys get little quick reviews like this for these. And this is what it should be. Yeah. I want these reviews to be like 5 minutes. This is probably longer, but we got to cut that down.
Yes.
So, anyways. Have you ever seen the show? It's on Netflix. Where did we find the first season so we can't watch it?
So, yeah. And also, subscribe. And like. And then comment.
Tell your friends.
Tell your neighbors. Tell your mom.
Bribe people. And threaten people.
And check out the Patreon and our TikTok. And also, we're going to start making more shorts on YouTube soon.
Yeah, okay.
We have a few up, but check those out when they come out.
Tattoo our names on your face.
Don't do that.
Okay, don't do that. Bye.
Bye.